It's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. Ivy's out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Here's Harris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
Yeah, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, BA. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen, Curry making it look easy.
And so Curry nails both of them. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. And there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Charity stripe shot. A nice shot by Ivy. Ivy's gotten his second bucket.
And that's an encouraging sign from Ivy, a good rhythm mid-range shot.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Dixon can't get it to go. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Back to Harris. Ivy outside. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Yeah, Kuminga is a guy who does not back down. In fact, he tries to go through you.
Ivy outside. Out to Harris. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Here's Dixon, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with. Well, the work ethic from Ivy is something that has gone unquestioned in his young career.
And both free throws good for Ivy. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Heat got the job done. He contributed 62 points, and at the other end of the floor, he's a thief. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Ivy. An easy 2 on the layup. Ivy's got 8.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Uses the glass on the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's deflected. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Wiggins. Oh, look at Wiggins. Takes the hit and finishes strong.
Clean handles from Wiggins, puts his man on skates.
And the Pistons with possession here. Ivy outside. Pass to Duren. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Trace Jackson-Davis picks one up. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, a bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So the sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
Kuminga, the pass to Smooth. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
You can see more and more of that first team mentality developing with Kuminga looking for the teammate's best shot.
Ivy passes to Duren. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. Excellent D there from Wiggins. The Warriors lead by 4. Curry looking it over. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
Harris outside. A shot to stop the run. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss. Jackson-Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Dixon. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Beasley against Wiggins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, BA, is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
Stolen by Ivy. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's Dixon. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Harris. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Here's Dixon. 17 points in the game. Can't cash it in from close range. It's Beasley on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Beasley misses. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Dixon. Inside. Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
Nothing the D can really do there. They should work on pushing Kuminga maybe a little further out.
Harris against Kuminga. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Dixon. Ivy defends. Curry against Beasley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal
It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
Very excellent at reading the defense and taking it.
So it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for Detroit. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Warriors 56.